Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. This is a hopefully quite quick just overview of this account. I'm making this mostly for myself, just to have a good point of information for, this is how the account looks like at the end of 2025, and it'll be interesting to see in following years what it looks like. I played this account started about a year after Ironman came out, so it's been a while now. Obviously things have moved slow in phases and quick in others, but yeah, it's been mostly an ongoing thing since I started playing the account. Never really taken long breaks without at least being AFKing something, which explains the woodcutting XP. So yeah, I was planning to quickly go through the bank and then go through my collection log and then show off my POH and the adventure log over there. I was thinking maybe I'd show my sailing boats, but they're very average. Maybe next year, if I've maxed all of them out, which I plan to do and hope to do, then we can go through them then. So let's start off with the bank. This first tab, it's a bit of everything, things I don't really know where to put elsewhere. So it's cash stack and max cape, all the diary stuff. Don't know why I keep Gummelhild 4, I've had Gummelhild 5 for over a year, but they do the same for me. I just use them to teleport to God Wars and then drop it on the ground. Some contracts, haven't really gotten into that yet, but probably will at some point. This is just my 3-step master clue that I keep for whenever I want to do masters. Some paints from sailing, some keys from sailing, and some clues that I've gotten recently. This is the clue scroll / collection tab, I suppose you can call it. Most of the things here are either very rare, like the Third Age and all of this gilded, or is not storable in the POH, like the Mask of Renewal, for example, and the crab stuff. So I have some caskets stacked up. Not entirely sure when I plan to open them. What I've tended to do is open my caskets whenever I get a 200ml. So it's been a while since I've had one of those, and I'm closing in on hit points. So maybe opening them then, who knows. Got some keys, still missing, as you'll see later, one piece from the Larian keys. Some eggs, not many. And then, other than that, things I just like to keep in the bank. It looks good, like the holiday items. I'm a hoarder, so I keep my firelighters and all my blessings. Decent amount of purple sweets, eventually. All the god pages, we'll probably never have a use for them, but it's fun to see the stack grow. Then some teleports, just in case I somehow manage to get Skull and lose my scrollbook while doing wilderness clues. It's nice to have some backup. And then just some miscellaneous items at the bottom here. Following that is the runes and teleports tab. Decent amount of runes. Nothing too crazy anymore, I burned through them so quickly. I'm doing a lot of Slayer at the moment, so my blood rune stack is just constantly shrinking. So we'll probably have to go back there at some point. Some teleport jewelry. I keep trying to use one charge on my glories, so that I can charge all of these 5 charges to try and get the eternal one, as I'm still missing that. Some games necklaces for Corp. Dueling rings, I'm not really sure. Don't feel like dropping them. Maybe I'll get a use for them eventually. Some teleport tabs, mostly for clue scrolls. Yeah, and then some teleport jewelry, and some other miscellaneous stuff like the blood essence and, yeah, blighted sacks. Farming tab, it's not very big at the moment. I have 200ml farming, so these seeds are just stacking up really at this point. I still do my herb runs every now and then, slowly trying to get 200ml herb lore banked. Other than that, some of the new stuff, the Umbral frags, these are from doing the Veil totems, so I'll probably end up using the magic roots. I don't think I'll end up using the other ones, but magic roots should have some use. The Bale of Flax, I do have a video showing like how you can use those in multi-skilling, so probably keeping those for that. This is just a mess. This is clue scroll items, so whenever I do clues, if I need something, I'll go in here and grab it. And then the most expensive tab, naturally, is the gear tab. I don't fully have max. I'm missing a few things. Like you can see, I'm missing the Masori Mask. I'm missing the Sarite Vambraces. I'm missing a Shadow, it's a big one. So I'm still using the Sang Staff. I haven't gotten the Eye either, so struggling a bit there. Mage isn't really optimal, but that's another goal for 2026. There's a lot of miscellaneous stuff, I think is the best way to explain it. Got all the all the God Swords, and then just different items, rings, a bunch of ammunition. Yeah, just a little bit of everything really. The Spectral this year, so that was good. My first Corp Shield. Hopefully I can get an Arcane next year. Anything else noteworthy here? Don't really think so. Obviously all the cannonballs now for sailing. Yeah, nothing too interesting at the bottom. Most of the good stuff is here at the top. Still only have one Oathplate piece as well, so I'll have to go back and finish that set at some point. The pots and food tab, which is worth more than 1 bill, which feels kind of insane. It's mostly due to the brews and restores, I imagine. Always lacking divines, naturally, like everyone else. But other than that, doing quite good. You know, 11k super combats, I reckon that will last me a while. Same with the 170k cron bonds. So, for those of you who don't know, I did 200 mil cooking. Mostly with cron bonds. I had a lot more than this at some point, and then I got a T-bow and had to split it. So, some of the funds I used to split that T-bow was 500,000 cron bonds. You take what you have. This is like a skilling outfit and skilling supplies, I don't really know what you call it, tools, I suppose, tab. Yeah, nothing too fancy here either. Had 2 crystal tools, I'm still missing the harpoon, so hopefully we can finish that off as well in the upcoming year. And then the tab that I'm most proud of, even though it's not worth the most, it's still worth about 2 bill, it's my skilling supplies tab. Got all the herbs there at the top. A lot of them have been made into potions though, so the numbers are a bit split up between those two. Some gems, a lot of gold, that'll be nice to get used eventually, and a bunch of coal. Some ores and some bars, and then a bunch of bones. Don't really know when I'll use all these, but realistically, I might end up waiting until I hit 200 mil Slayer and just try to knock it out in one go. A good amount of logs. Probably gonna end up using all these for mahogany homes, I think will be the plan. I don't really like traditional construction, and it's also a lot more expensive, and you know, doing a lot of PVM and maintaining a scythe, I'm not stacked on GP most of the time, so being able to save that money and get 200 mil construction relatively quickly still, I'll probably end up doing that. Some planks, and 58,000 caviar, which I'll use for herblore at some point. Not really sure when, but it's there and it'll be used. I'm farming jutes at the moment for drift net fishing. I made a few of them into drift nets as well, just to try and test out how that method feels. It's not too bad. I'm not sure how many I'll end up getting. My original goal was about 200,000 jutes, which is 100,000 drift nets. But now with, you know, I still have to complete the temporal slog. I need to get all the new big fish from sailing as well, so I might not end up getting that many. And at the same time, I'll be getting a lot of Hunter XP for getting the secondaries for this new potion, for the Armadillo Brew. So I'm farming these now as well. Recently started, as you can see, because I only have 400 of them, but that should build up quite nicely. More fletching supplies, and some raw fish. Haven't really cooked much fish for the past 5 years since I hit 200 mil, so that's just stacking up as well. Some plate bodies and other things for foundry, which will be used at some point. Some nests, which will be good for brews. I collect daily dynamite, because I do quite enjoy blast mining. It's just a shame that there's no good way of getting dynamite, even from chambers. Like, I've done a decent amount of chambers, I don't have much, so... But I'm getting the daily ones, it takes 30 seconds, and I'll definitely use them, that's for sure. Anything else interesting here? 62,000 leaping sturgeon, which I will make into caviar at some point. Who knows when, but I will. I'm still kind of holding out for if they make it so you can cut them at the guy that crushes bird nests in Narda. I doubt it, but you never know, and I'm not in a rush, so we'll see. 450,000 day alt essence from AFKing at some point. I think that's 2 years ago now, to be honest. And then at the bottom here, it's mostly just the new sailing stuff and volcanic ash for some reason. Stacking up the metal sheets and the nails. Hopefully can max out both with the double dragon hooks and double dragon cannon barrels is the goal, mostly now. And then here at the end we have a miscellaneous / trophy tab, I guess you can call it. Some stuff here from TOA that I can't really use. I believe this one is for the shield. I think this is a Petri color. I'm not 100% sure. It's a long time ago since I got those. A duplicate Tanzanite mutagen. Oh yeah, I guess that will be here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I have the magma and the Tanzanite on. I don't have a pet, so still some Solbra to do as well. And obviously then the dupe mutagen as well. Some weird things that aren't even in order, the odium shards and the malediction shards, some ballista pieces, crystal keys, still need to get the dragonstone outfit, some half keys for the moon mask, whatever it's called, the banana head thing, alt money, whenever I can be bothered getting that, 3 out of 4 pieces of the axe, a bunch of clue scrolls in these, whenever I can be bothered doing them. Here's just like big stacks of things, like Lizardman Fangs and Tuckle, Crystal Shards, trading sticks. I don't really know why I keep those, but I have the space, might as well. Some Barrows items from nearly a decade ago now, and some Dragon stuff with the Cannon Barrel that I haven't been able to apply yet. Some Rune stuff, yeah, and then just miscellaneous alks, really. I will arc them slowly at some point. 4.9 mil broad arrows may get the use, I don't know. I keep all these potions just so whenever I want to do mixology I don't have to remake them all again. I do that weird method where you fill up your inventory with every option and then just deliver 2 pots at a time. But yeah, I think that's the main content of the bank. Can move on to the collection log. Oh yeah, and my time played I suppose as well. Basically 850 days. For bosses, I'm not going to go through every single one of them obviously, but these are the ones that I've greened. Lacking a lot still. For DT2, if I get this, I green both Duke and Vardorvis, so that would be nice. Other than that, I've greened most of the things that people green. Inferno I spooned the pet, very much so. Same with Musper, really. Yeah. Vorkath I recently greened, that was nice. I got the pet after having 3 skeletal visages. It's about time. Oh, well, about time in the sense that I was drawing the pet. I wasn't even on rate for these, so that was nice as well. The raids, I'll go through each one. Still missing the Elder Mole Kodai and the Buckler from CMs. Recently got the pet, and I've had Dust 3 times, so that was nice. I do long term want to get all these capes. Same with TOB, I have got all the uniques now. I have the Dust from hard modes, but missing the 2 other hard mode uniques. So I'd want to get those, and then here as well, slowly work on the capes. I hate TOA. I've done maybe 50 TOAs in the past year. It's a miserable raid. Even after the changes, it's still shit. So I don't really know how to manage that long term, but I do need a shadow at some point. So it'll happen when it happens. Maybe I get the urge. Recluse. This year I greened beginners. It took me over 1,000, so that was not fun. Rounded it off at 1,111. For easies, I'm still missing a fair few, so I can get some easy clogs here. Mediums, I'm missing 6, so that shouldn't be too bad. Hardclues I've been quite lucky on. I've done 2000, I'm missing 9 items, and most of them are quite rare. I'm missing the 3 of the plate bodies and 4 of the shields actually, and then Ancient Coif and what was the last thing? Oh, one of the heraldic shields, yeah. Elite as well, I've gotten quite lucky on. I think I have... Yeah, this is the only non-stupidly rare unique I'm missing from Elites, which is mad. So I've gotten very lucky here. It would be nice to at least complete the Eurosat this year, and then maybe get some more Tuxedo pieces as well. For Masters, I do have the Bloodhound, got very lucky on that. I had 2 of the Godsword kits, which are quite rare, and 2 of the Anku pieces and a Mummy's Head as well. So gotten quite lucky with that. Would be also a good log to get all the non-stupidly rare items from, like the Tormented Kit, Gloves of Darkness, and the Last Hood and all that. That'd be cool. Then I'll just go straight to the Master thing here. Still just, quote-unquote, 1 piece of 3rd Age, but I've had a decent amount of gilded, including 4 plate bodies, which, I mean, it's cool, but I'd like to get something else soon. Okay, thanks. BA, done a few high gambles, not too many, but that pet is on the horizon now, considering I've finished Olmlet. I don't really have too many bad pets left. It's this one and Corp, I guess, are really the only slow pets that I've left. A lot of the stuff here is green. Last Man Standing, I've not done too much. Not done too well either, but I'd like to get to 100 wins, because I think that would get me most of the log. For Guardians of the Rift, I'm missing the bag, which is a stupid rate from these, so that can take ages as well. Other than that, nothing too much interesting here. For aerial fishing, fish sack is a long grind, obviously. I should probably get to 2 rods soon. 31 pets, including quite a few dupe skilling pets. I skill a lot. A lot of these farming pets are post 200 mil as well, it should be said, so... But I'm getting up there with bossing pets as well, slowly and steadily. I guess we can go through the boat paints. I've been going for the... Is it the Merchants? Yeah, the Merchants paint from salvaging. I'm at 30,000 salvages, I think, at this point. So, yeah, it's been a grind. And we can go to the... For Revenants, I've been working quite hard on this. Still not... Once I get the last weapon, I'll just camp them Scold and hope to get the last 2 ancient things. And, I mean, ideally 4 of these, but considering I've had 0, that might not happen. The Slayer tab, I've almost completed. I was 1 item off before they added some of this new stuff. The Dagon High Robe Top is the only bad one, I suppose, here. Completed Full Dusk Mystic, I think that was last year. So, yeah, should probably be able to finish the Slayer log this year. Then for Tsar, I'm missing the staff, like most people. And then on the miscellaneous tab, I don't have any of the new big fish. I have all of the old ones, so I'll try and get those. Still missing the Dragon Full Helm and the Dragon Kite Shields, but I got the Dragon Plate body, I believe this was. Need the Eternal Glory, and I'm missing 2 Evil Chicken pieces. Missing a bunch of Dragonstone. I'm actually unlucky on Dragonstone, so you can see I've pickpocketed quite a few elves to get shards, but yeah, no great luck there. Yeah, I think that covers it for the collection log. I'll check up on screen now my, well, I guess here are my XP from this year. Not the full year, I'm recording this on December the 22nd. So it'll be from the 1st of January to December the 22nd. And then here are my boss cases for this year as well. So that should probably be enough time for you to see that. Go to the POH. Oh, sorry about that, I forget that. My mouse wheel is so long. Here is the POH. Nope, that was POH. Roll the pets. Just chilling. There's a few of them now at this point. A lot of them with transmogs as well. Got a chair. Got very lucky doing Mahogany Home, so I got the chair pet. some of the leagues stuff. I do quite enjoy a good league, so this is the Twisted League trophy, I believe, the first one they did, only on Seiya. Really enjoyed that, but getting Dragon in that league was such a grind. I kept falling in and out of the top 1%, so didn't actually end up getting that one, but I'm still very proud, and that was just so much fun. So the trophy's probably staying. And then 2 dragons, I think this is the most recent one, and then this might be the first Trailblazer. Some of the things here. Quickly go through this as well, it's not too interesting, but have a little peep. Got some deep ancestral. Is there anything else too interesting here? I don't think so, really. Nothing too interesting here. And then in the... Oh yeah, I have a maxed out Nexus, naturally. And to be fair, most things here of practical use is maxed out. Got a lot of the jars, still missing a few, but not too many. So we're getting there as well. It'll be fun to finish. Got 2 jar boxes even from Scotty, so yeah, it'll be fun to finish all the jars this year, maybe. And in the Adventurers log, here are my Slayer KCs. I don't know when this was reset. It could be 5 years ago, but yeah, disregard the reset. That doesn't really matter. But these are my total kills for the Slayer monsters. You can see Bloodvelds and Abbey Demons getting up there. Dust Devils as well, and Gargoyles and Jellies. All the classic ones, 44,000 Necros as well. 34k Smoke Devils. It's getting up there for sure. And then the boss log. I'm starting to round off the KCs on the bosses that I've completed. So for example, Araxor and Cerberus, getting them to nice numbers. Same with Giant Mole. And Kraken as well. And Arachnos. I'm not necessarily never going back. I just think there's a lot of things I'll do before I go back, to put it that way. Same with Thermi as well. I'm probably going to round off Warcath and take a little break from Warcath as well. Solid amount of Wintertot and Salcano, and then Soul Run still missing that as well. I don't actually know what this is. Not too interesting here, but I'll have a quick scroll through anyways. Oh yeah, completed Chompy Birds. Some PB times, nothing too crazy on any of these, but actually my Warcath PB is quite crazy. Where's that? Yeah, 47 second Warcath. It's not too bad. Some raids. This show 2 times, that's interesting. Okay. Anyways, that's mostly it. And I'll hope to make one of these maybe once a year. Be a good way for me as well to, you know, keep track of what I've done. So I hope you had a good year. I hope you'll have a great next year. And yeah, I'll see you around.